Hi guys, this is Dava from Nomadic Off-Road. Welcome to Mongolia and thank you for choosing us. Today I will do briefing. First part of the briefing, it's a general information about how the tour is run. Second part is safety rules, and objective is that you would finish the tour with a lot of great memories and without any injuries. There is a support crew consisting of two cars, and we have a team leader, motorcycle guides, driver, assistant, and a private chef. Our motorcycle guide and support car are they connected with the walkie-talkie at all times, and also we do have a satellite phone to use in case of an emergency, but we hope that we don't have to use a satellite phone at all. In terms of daily schedule, 7:30 in the morning, that's the time for fresh coffee and tea. 8:30, time for breakfast. 9:30, departure time. 1 o'clock in the afternoon for lunch. Then 7 in the evening for dinner time. And these are the rough estimate, and it may change depending on the day and circumstances. All the bikes are numbered, and each rider will stick to his or her own bike. And your bike is your responsibility until you bring it back to the hangar. Do not change any settings with your motorcycle. If you'd like to have any changes, such as lever, brake position, or anything, let our mechanic know. We will do it for you. Also, we do check motorcycles every evening. However, if you notice any problem, please let us know. For those who is renting gears from us, I hope that you have received gears in excellent condition. Please remember that you are also responsible for taking care of your gears at all times. Just in case if you damage or lose an item, you will be charged for a replacement. Please note that we don't have insurance for rental gears. Motorcycle insurance only covers for the motorcycle. All Mongolian gears are equipped with a fire stove. And when you dry your gears after rainy day, please keep your belongings away from the fire stove because you may burn them, just like this on the picture. In the morning, before we start our ride, use the bathroom and also buckle up for your own safety. And obviously, we do have the water available right next to your bike, so you can fill up your CamelBaks. If you have a problem with your bike during the tour, lift your hand to indicate that you need support, and our support vehicle will come and help you out. And also, if you notice any problem with a motorcycle, let our team know. We will assist you immediately. If you get lost and have a crash, so we would like to remind you a couple of points. First of all, if you don't know where you are, and stay where you are and do not panic, our support vehicle will come and find you. And in case of a fall, do not rush to stand up. Always take your time and take a couple of breathers, and you're good to stand up again. In your backpack, we recommend you to carry your raincoat, flashlights, and if you have a small medical kit, please have it with you. Since we are in a land of nomads, we will be passing by a group of herds from time to time, and when you see them, please do slow down. And also on the paved road, those herds they're laying down in the middle of the road, or they might be on the both side of the road. When you approach them, also slow down because they might change direction at the very last moment. Please watch out. And also, almost all Mongolian family, they have a shepherd dog guarding their territory. When you are riding past their area, the most likely they will run after you, but please do not panic. Stay on the track and continue ahead. Now we have come to the second part of the briefing, the most important one, safety rules. We believe that safety is by choice, not by chance. If you follow those rules, 80% of the accidents that had happened in the past could be avoided. Rule number one, always follow the guide. So this is a guided tour. The rider is in front, he's navigating, and also he's watching out for potential risks on the way. So please never pass him, or also when he turn off the engine, everybody turn off the engine as well. Rule number two, control your speed. Speeding on unpredictable terrain is dangerous, can result in serious injuries. Always ride within your safe limit. Especially advanced riders, they like to speed and they get injured because of speeding in the road that they have never ridden before. Rule number three, keep enough distance amongst each other. As you can see on the picture, this kind of domino effect crash to happen when a rider goes down and the rider behind has no time to stop. So always keep enough distance from the rider ahead of you, and also avoid riding in dust. Also stay aware of rider behind you when you are switching lane. Rule number 4, stay on the track. As you can see on the picture, we are riding on the gravel off-road. We do not ride on the green grass area. The reason is when you are riding on a green grass area, you don't know what's in them, such as stones, animal mud hole, trenches, and also sometimes electric or fence wire is left in the countryside. So let me show you an example. Please take a look at this green area. Can you see any potential danger? So these rocks were found in the green grass area. And the reason we took this picture is a rider actually hit a rock and had a massive crash. So as mentioned, the wires are left on the side of the road. The rider got tangled. So it's very dangerous, especially with the wire and this kind of obstacles. You only see them at the very last moment and have no time to avoid them. As you can see, when you're on the road, there are a lot of trenches and flood-made broken roads. So staying on the gravel track, following the guide is super important for your safety. And there are a few other general rules I would like to remind you for your safety. At the end of the ride, I'm sure you will celebrate your ride with a couple of drinks, but remember that the next morning you have to be sober at all times. Secondly, do not take any unnecessary risk. The reason is that when you leave the capital city, hundreds of kilometers away from the city, there is no proper medical help or hospital. The only way that you will be treated properly is that you will have to come to Ulaanbaatar in a Land Cruiser. So we don't want to have that experience. My recommendation, try to maintain 70% of your skill level. So in that way, you would not take any unnecessary risk. And also, when you are feeling confident with your motorcycle, especially on the day number 2 or 3, when you feel like you are part of the motorcycle and you feel like speeding up, so also that's a good indication that you need to slow down and take it easy. Now I'd like to cover about river crossing. And when we come to the river, please wait for a motorcycle guide to show you how to cross. And when you are entering the river, enter slowly, do not gas too much, and try to maintain a good balance. If you are not confident on how to cross the river, you can ask our staff member, or you can push your bike across the river. In case if you drop your motorcycle in the water, please turn off the engine immediately. When you're taking over our sport vehicle, be mindful of flying stone to the windshield. And also when you are parking on the gravel road or whether it's on the paved road, always park your bike on the side of the road that any other passing vehicle will pass you safely. Our motorcycle guides do give some warning for potential obstacles on the road. If there's small obstacles such as stone, broken roads, riverbed, our guide will raise his hand. When you see the raised hand, do the same, and the riders behind you can be also notified. Now, second case of scenario, when there's a big obstacle, the guide will stop for safety. All riders will pass as instructed and wait for the guide to go ahead and continue. Even though our motorcycle guide will do his best to prevent certain injuries and risks, please remember that our guide cannot control and prevent every possible situation, and therefore you are responsible for your own well-being and safety at all times. And ride with caution and be aware of the surrounding. And if you feel certain activities are dangerous, please do not engage, and always speak with your tour leader, such as sand riding and also crossing river. There are a couple of things I want to remind you about Mongolian traffic law. In Mongolia, there's a right-hand traffic rule. And as you can see this picture, one of our riders from Australia, where they have a left-hand traffic rules, when he see a car, instead of turning to the right, he turned to the left, and they had a crash with a local car. Secondly, on the paved roads, there's a speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour. So this is something to be aware of, especially when you are entering a petrol station or small villages, because there might be a police monitoring the speed. And also, when you are riding on the paved road, this can be quite dangerous for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the Mongolian local roads are the only single lane, and there are a lot of potholes. And sometimes some drivers might be riding their car, half sleeping or even drunk. So be aware of the incoming traffic coming to you. This is a quick reminder of why we do safety rules. As you can see on the picture, here's Nacho. He was speeding and he broke his wrist. Just look at his shoulder. We have Tim. He crashed into a small ditch, had a few broken ribs, collapsed lung, and he had to stay in Mongolia for 3 weeks, and so on. So these are the pictures I took them personally. Again, these are the pictures I took with my mobile phone, and this kind of injuries can be avoided if you follow the safety rules. To summarize all of the safety rules, rule number 1, follow the guide. He is always in front. Rule number 2, do not speed, because you are riding on a road that you have never ridden before. You don't know what's going to coming up to you. Please watch your speed. Rule number 3, maintain enough distance from the rider in front of you. Just have it in your mind, just in case if the rider falls in front of you, would you have enough time to avoid or have a safe stop? Rule number 4, stay on the off-road track. Please do not go on the grass area, because all kind of obstacles and dangers can be hidden and only seen at the very last moment. Rule number 5, do not take any unnecessary risk, simply because when you start living in the capital city, the proper medical help is only in the capital city. Rule number 6, maintain 70% of your skill level. Guys, as long as you follow those rules, you will have a pleasant and great experience. Just remember that this is not a race, it's a right to enjoy and see a Mongolian beautiful scenery. Now we would like to cover some point about a motorcycle insurance. It's a 190 euro. It covers accidental damages up to 1,000 euro damages. Any issues due to mishandling of the motorcycle and also stunt-related damages won't be covered by the insurance. I would like to give you a couple of examples on mishandling. So burned clutch disc, damaged transmission gear, burned brake caliper, for example, that happened like twice because rider was giving the gas, but at the same time, foot was on the brake, so the brake was overhit and it was blown. And also, if you drown your motorcycle, it's not covered by the insurance. Therefore, if you are not sure how to cross a river, just ask one of our guys to do it for you. There is alternative to the motorcycle insurance. You can choose to leave 400 euro, a cash only deposit, and that will be returned immediately after your tour. But if you damage something, it will be deducted from the deposit. Now we have come to the last slide of the presentation. We recommend you to carry 800,000 local currency with you. That's to be used during your tour, and also it's very important for the emergency. Evacuation, we can help to coordinate a vehicle to pick you up and your motorcycle, and the service is provided by the third party for an additional charge. In terms of helicopter evacuation, it's possible, but The procedure takes anywhere from 24 to 48 hours, and so they do not respond immediately. And also helicopter evacuation is suitable for within the 400-kilometer range. Now we have come to the end of the briefing, and thank you so much for your attention. If you have any questions about the points we have covered for the briefing, please ask from our tour leader. Thank you again, and have a safe and enjoyable ride. Thank you, guys.